How is it going, everyone? You know, when I heard that Bandai Namco was gonna be announcing a new RPG on March the 5th, the main thing I was hoping for was a brand new Tales of game. It's been 5 years since Tales of Arise came out, and while we got some Tales of remasters, we haven't heard anything about the new Tales of game, and I thought it made sense. I did hear some people speculating that it was gonna be a Sword Art Online game, and I'm just like, I don't know how excited I'm gonna get for something like that, given that we've had a few SAO titles before, and I actually have talked up Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet quite a bit, not as, like, it's some amazing RPG, but a game that I kind of enjoyed. However, Bandai Namco has announced Echoes of Aincrad, a Sword Art Online game. However, it's dubbed just Echoes of Aincrad. If you look at the listings for the game, the promotional image does have Sword Art Online in very, very small text, but it looks like they're trying to promote this game as Echoes of Aincrad. And as a game that, yes, longtime Sword Art Online fans can get into, but newcomers, it's supposed to be an RPG for them. And I gotta say, this game has me very excited. Oh, and by the way, we don't have to wait a year to play this game because this game is out in 4 months. Yes, it'll be released on July the 10th worldwide for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Now, if you don't know, I've watched Sword Art Online. I'm not totally caught up on it. It's not like I've read all the light novels, but I did enjoy parts of it. I thought SAO got a little bit cringe, but everybody that I talked to about SAO, we seem to all agree on the same thing. That foundationally, the idea, especially with Season 1, it got kind of ridiculous in subsequent seasons, but especially those initial episodes, foundationally, and the idea of Sword Art Online was incredibly interesting. It just kind of got devolved into this nonsense about Kirito and Asuna, and it just got kind of ridiculous, and honestly, I feel like they fumbled the bag as far as what the premise is gonna be. I say they fumbled the bag, but guess what? SAO still ended up being one of the most popular anime. I don't think saying of all time is that big of a stretch, given how commercially successful it's been, but I thought there was a lot of potential in the world of SAO and Aincrad that ultimately was not realized. This game, on the other hand, seems to be what so many people have been wanting from SAO for a long time, that idea of SAO becoming a game. So let's go over some of the key information. Step into Aincrad, a world of beauty and danger where every battle could be your last. Create your hero, choose your gear, and master your combat by building synergy with your partner, leveling up, and unlocking special abilities to expand your horizons. Now, this is noted to be a single-player RPG. I know when we talk about SAO, that idea of it potentially being this vast multiplayer RPG is something people would be excited for, but the idea of, you know, an MMO and that level of investment, again, that's just a huge amount of money that you have to spend to get a game like that out, and ultimately, live service games these days aren't really all slam dunk home runs, and I don't know the longevity of what an SAO MMO would be. So I'm happy they're going this route. Step into the floating castle of Aincrad, a world of breathtaking beauty and danger where every battle could be your last. Enter a mysterious, vibrant world and shape your fate. Create your hero, choose your gear, and master combat through your special skills and reflexes. Yes, this isn't a game where Kirito and Asuna, that story's gonna have a big focus. Rather, it's going to be your own character that you create. Build synergy with the partner of your choice, level up and unlock powerful abilities as your horizon expands with every victory. Will you rise and claim your destiny or fall to foes stronger than you imagined? This is not just a game, it's a battle for survival. Take up your weapon, shape your legend, and enter an adventure to risk your reality. Forge your hero, live this JRPG adventure as yourself by designing and customizing your own avatar to create a hero that reflects your vision. This is your identity, your legend, and your chance to leave a mark on a world where survival is everything. Define your progression, shape your adventure, and determine your fate by adapting your equipment, weapons, statistics, partner, and special skills to reflect your favor of speed, intelligence, or endurance. Gather more strength as you level up. Growth is essential for your survival. Deepen the synergy with your partner, adapt their tactics, and build to create a team dynamic that turns every battle into a triumph. And explore a thriving world. Wander across diverse cities and journey through stunning environments from serene plains to perilous dangers filled with secrets. Complete complete quests, hunt rare treasures, and challenge formidable foes in real-time action combat. The map expands as your story unfolds, revealing new areas and dangers at each turn. IGN does have a lengthy preview article out, and the person that actually did the preview wasn't a Sword Art fan, which I think is very relevant in the sense that this is a game that's targeting the non-Sword Art fan base as well, given that, again, this game is being promoted as Echoes of Aincrad, not Sword Art Online Echoes of Aincrad, where they're trying to get newcomers as well as fans of the series into the game. I'm very excited for it, man. I think this one has a lot of potential, and on top of that, it's coming out in a period where not a lot of games are going to be coming out. That July period is always super quiet, so I think this game has the potential to come out and get a lot of attention. Now, interesting to note, this is a $70 game, so if you do want to look at this as an anime title, I believe that this would only be the second anime game of all time with a $70 base price. That would be after Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Everything outside of that, like the My Hero games, the Naruto games, the Jujutsu Kaisen game, all of those games have been $60. This is going to be $70, but first and foremost, it does seem like it's being promoted as just a JRPG that everybody can play rather than an anime game, where a lot of those anime games, look, a lot of them are pretty good, but the arena fighters, I'm kind of sick and tired of. It's like, okay, dude, we get an arena fighter for all of these battle shonens all the time. When I think about a lot of the anime I enjoy, I would love to see games of a different kind, and this is what I want out of SAO. Not to say SAO has gotten arena fighters or anything like that, but in terms of how an SAO game can be realized, this is what I've been wanting. And on top of that, again, when I talk to people about SAO, we always have the same conversation about where that show peaked. The first 3 episodes are awesome, and then it's just like they skip a bunch of floors, and then it's all this nonsense with Kirito and Asuna, like I said, and the story just devolves into not having a lot of consequence based on what the first 2 to 3 episodes set the table for, where I thought there was so much potential. And I still think there's a lot of potential to realize in that Aincrad world, but obviously it's never going to be realized in the form of an anime, so if you can realize it in the form of a video game, that would be something I would be way more excited for. By the way, the game will have 3 various editions. The standard edition will be $69.99. A copy of the game, Step into the Floating Castle of Aincrad, a world of breathtaking beauty and danger where every battle could be your last. Then the deluxe edition will include a copy of the game, expansion downloadable content, experience a completely new story in Aincrad that can be enjoyed after clearing the main story, along with newly added companions, enjoy new encounters, further exploration, and battles against even stronger enemies. You'll get a starter pack, a starter set filled with various items that will be useful in the early stages of your adventure. Death game mode early unlock. Once you die, it's over. You'll be given access to death game mode, where death equals data deletion. Death game mode can also be unlocked by clearing the main story. Don't like that. I would rather the death game mode just be available right out the gate. If you're gonna offer an early unlock, like content like that, I don't think should be sold as, oh, if you want it right away, buy the deluxe edition. But nonetheless, I do think the death game mode is pretty cool, given that, you know, that was the big aspect of SAO, and I think that's where they lost a lot of the consequence of SAO when you first were introduced to the anime, and then it's just like, oh, you die in the game, it's GG no re. That was exciting, but I feel like they never truly realized that in the form of how the anime continued, in terms of what it could have been. Then there is an Ultimate Edition at $110. You'll get a copy of the game, expansion, downloadable content, starter pack, death game mode, and you'll get the Echoes of Aincrad Unanswered Butterfly bonus content apps, a digital app as a separate application from the main game, where you can fully enjoy the world of Echoes of Aincrad, an RPG set in a floating castle. In addition to content not seen in the main game, such as character and enemy concept art and background art, it includes Unanswered Butterfly, a feature-length promotional animation of approximately 120 minutes depicting a separate story from the main game. That's pretty notable. And you'll get an armor pack, the flutter boots and flutter robes, all of that for $110. Again, I don't know how much attention this game's gonna have. At the end of the day, it is an anime game, and I feel like those games are always kind of have a soft ceiling on them, but the way that they're gonna end up promoting it as Echoes of Aincrad and not this game that has Sword Art Online in the title, I think that makes a lot of sense. And again, coming out in July, where there's not gonna be a lot of big games coming out, I'm hoping for the best out of this one. Maybe it's sheer, Cope hoping for the best out of what is an SAO game, or, again, however you want to define it. But, I always want to see new JRPGs come into play, and I'm not saying that this game is going to have all 100 floors or anything like that. I highly doubt that. I think this will be a JRPG that starts and ends, and it's not going to be something that has hundreds and hundreds of hours of content, but hopefully, they can make something worthwhile and something that fleshes out Aincrad as a world a little bit more than what, SAO did, and could be more in line with the tone that the first 3 episodes had. That's more than anything what I want. I feel like from a tonality shift standpoint, SAO, first 3 episodes, chef's kiss, it was done so well, and I felt like I was engaged, and then after that, I just think it all fell apart. But nonetheless, again, a lot of people liked it, and if you did, more power to you, but I was very disappointed by it by the end. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Another JRPG to have on your radar. Interested to hear what you guys think. Again, that'll be out on July the 10th. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.